Okay, so for chapter 5, from a person on the inside, not the editing area, but an actual investigator, there's actually a lot of things going on in chapter 5.
So chapter 5. I would definitely say this is one of those chapters you don't want to miss.
It was definitely, I think it was an absolute blast. And I'm hoping that chapter 6 and so forth carry on in the steps that chapter 5 did.
And from day one, going back to even chapter 1, our team has always been driven to do the scientific and the spiritual side to investigations. And you definitely get to see that even more and us develop and grow in that within this chapter.
Chapter 5 is the first time I've that worked behind the scenes on production.
And I came in as evidence analysis, and it was that first case that I was doing evidence. That was a tumor?
Oh, yeah.
The fracture case.
Yep, that was a tumor.
No longer welcome.
The emotional charge of that case alone, and then finding out that this young girl needed help.
Yeah.
That one right there, as it unveils and it shows itself, and then watching her on camera get it.
There's a few cases that affected some more than others and really pushed them personally, spiritually, and mentally as well.
Because I didn't put the holy water out before.
Hold this. All right, calm.
Some of the release that some of these clients have had once they realize they're not alone.
Mm-hmm. We've had some pretty challenging cases in chapter 5, I would say, that are up to par with probably cases that we haven't seen since chapter 2.
Because I went from I knew things and I saw things and stuff, but at that moment it's like a door opened to me and everything just started happening immediately, and since then it hasn't stopped.
Right. Yeah, it's that awakening that happens with the confidence. Once you get that affirmation.
I learned that I work best with the baby here, as opposed to some of the older cameras that are a little more difficult to operate.
I've been on teams that have had people coming in and out like a revolving door, and it just doesn't happen that way with my team. And it's great because everybody wants a piece, or everybody wants a seat at the table.
Watching Mary's growth throughout the year has been watching the ups and downs. There was several cases that you can see the struggle going on with her. And then for it to climax the way it did at the end of the year.
It will feed off of that. Don't allow it.
I'm strong. I'm stronger than this.
Believe in your God.
And then we have that weird little connection thing that happens with us out of random.
It's her.
Which is new for me.
Synced on this weird level in which we're picking things up at the same time.
And to be given that opportunity is rare. And I think that those who have it understand, or I definitely hope that they do understand where they're at.
But she'll get half the story and I'll get the other half of the story.
And when we put them together,
it makes sense.
Yeah.
Learning how the behind the scenes stuff takes place before you guys get to see what you get to see on the other side. Helping, sit there and go over evidence with them too, and kind of learning some of that stuff. There's a lot that goes into it. It's not just what you see on the screen.
Definitely a team that's like family, or very much so an extended family, and I think that's really important in this field, especially when you're taking on some serious cases.
Hey guys.
We're not just a beacon of light for positive entities and positive spirits around, of family members or cute little puppies and stuff. We're also beacons of light for negative things too.
Yeah.
And negative things can come to us just as easy as anything else can.
A lot of work. but fun.
Check this out. Chapter 5.
See what we've encountered opens the door to chapter 6.
I could possibly be talked into being around for chapter 6.
But yeah, it ends up in a high drama, one of those things that very rarely happens in this field.
And watch chapter 5 because it's awesome.
Thank you for watching our shows. Thank you for watching Paranormal Endeavors. And keep up on chapter 5 and prepare for chapter 6.